Hello guys and welcome to Care Physio. In this video, I'm going to talk about astronaut conditioning. It is a very challenging job to train an astronaut for their mission. And why it is so challenging, I will show you. Because they have added challenges, I will compare astronaut with the sports athletes, so you will have better idea why it is so challenging. So before wasting the time, let's start. We should be very happy that our physiotherapy field is expanding their branch day by day. In past, we only treat sports athletes, but now our strength and conditioning community has shifted to the new world of occupational physiological training. There are two types of athletes. One is sports athletes and second is occupational athletes. In sports athletes, we all know what people are included, but in occupational athletes, there are people who work for fire and rescue, police, military job or astronaut. Occupational athletes are not same as traditional athletes. They have their own problems and impairment regarding to their occupation, and they should be analyze the demand of their occupation and train it accordingly so they can give their best to their occupation. Let's talk about the astronauts. Astronauts is a very small and unique group within the occupational training program. Their job requires them to work and live in the very challenging environment that includes microgravity, reduced physical activity, radiation exposure, and self-isolation. Under these circumstances, astronauts has to secure themselves, complete their mission, and return to Earth safely. Let's compare normal athletes with astronauts, so you will have better idea that why it is so challenging to train astronaut as a physiotherapist, and which are the challenges that we have to face while training them. In normal athletes, they train in the focus environment like on Earth. They have gravity to assist them. They can walk, they can run, they can perform push-ups and pull-ups and many more activities to train. But in the case of the astronaut, they have added challenges while they are on the space. They can't able to walk, they can't able to run. Even they can't able to stand on their feet because they are floating in the zero gravity. In the case of the normal athletes, they have access to the variety of equipments like gym and all that. By the use of that equipment, we can train them so easily. But in the case of the astronaut, they have limited equipment. We can't bring our gym equipment to the space because they all are dependent on the gravity. So they are useless in the space. There are unique equipments. By the use of them, astronauts can train themselves in the space. We will be talking about that instrument and how they function in the space without gravity. For astronauts, their living place, their working place, and their training place is only one, which is International Space Station. And International Space Station is located 400 km above the Earth orbit. So we will face many problems, many challenges to train them there. There is specific changes occurs in human body due to the microgravity that is present in International Space Station. I will be talking about that changes in the next video. The training session of the astronaut is divided into three phases. First is pre-flight phase. In pre-flight phase, we train astronaut on the Earth before going into space, and the second is in-flight phase. In in-flight phase, we train astronaut when they are in the space. It is the most challenging part. The last is post-flight phase. In post-flight phase, when astronauts return to the Earth, there are lot many complications. So we should take lot many precautions while training them. So it is also an important phase for training of the astronauts. It is expected that further mission will take astronauts well beyond Earth orbit to the next different planet like Mars, and their partial gravity will increase physiological demand of our human body. So there is a very large chance that you can work with the NASA, that you can work with the astronaut in the space. You can work in the space. So I will be talking in details about this topic. If you are interested, let me know in the comments. What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments. If you find this topic interesting, please give a like and also subscribe our YouTube channel, because I am going to cover all the things in these topics. And I will tell you that how can you join the space program, how can you join to train an astronaut, at the end of the series what are the qualifications. So stay tuned with me, and also follow us Care Physio on Instagram and Facebook. Links are given in the below description. Thank you so much.